I'm Xochitl Mora with the City of McAllen. Welcome to your McAllen Minutes. If you missed the McAllen City Commission meeting of April 11th, don't worry. Here's a brief recap of what was discussed. McAllen Mayor Pro Tem Joaquin J.J. Zamora called the McAllen City Commission meeting to order, and after the Pledge of Allegiance, District 5 Commissioner Victor Sebi Haddad gave the invocation. District 1 Commissioner Tony Aguirre Jr. was joined by representatives of the Community Development Block Grant Department and Advisory Board members for a proclamation for CDBG Week and for the month of April for Fair Housing Month. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development implemented the CDBG program in 1974 for the purpose of providing local governments with the financial resources to assist low and moderate income persons. The CDBG program has made a significant impact in our community through the creation of skill training programs, new home construction, parks and recreational activities, and water, sewer, and drainage improvements, celebrating its 45th anniversary, during which the City of McAllen has received more than $85.4 million and additional $18.4 million in home and ESG funds. Congratulations to the CDBG program. Keep up the good work. District 3 Commissioner Omar Quintanilla was joined by City Secretary Perla Lara to proclaim the month of April as Records and Information Management Month, which was introduced in 1995 by the Association of Records Managers and Administrators in order to celebrate the importance of records and information management professionals and highlight the value they bring to organizations. The management of public record, information, and data is critical to every government agency for effective and efficient operations and in support of an open and transparent government. The control and governance of records, information, and data is necessary for the reduction of risk and liability, as well as for the compliance with standards and federal and state laws. As the city's records management officer, the City Secretary is entrusted with the responsibility for the careful management, disposition, and provision of access to public records. Keep up the good work, Perla, and the entire City Secretary's office. Under the consent agenda, Commissioners approved an interlocal cooperation agreement with South Texas College for a bus transit academy to address the driver shortage currently affecting the industry. The McAllen Transit Department will provide a bus that is currently part of its spare fleet for use by STC to train prospective drivers. STC will insure and maintain the vehicle, and Metro McAllen will send candidates to the academy. Commissioners also approved a memorandum of agreement with the Rio Grande Valley Metropolitan Planning Organization to contract with consultant Alliance Transportation Group to develop a short-range transit plan for Metro McAllen. The previously developed plan would ensure transit users could provide feedback. Completed before the pandemic, the plan needs to be revisited and account for any market changes. The RGV MPO will provide up to $100,000 to undertake the project at no cost to the City of McAllen. Commissioners approved an award of contract to multiple vendors for the purchase of bunker gear for the McAllen Fire Department. The total cost is $217,291 for 50 sets of the personal protective equipment. Commissioners also approved ordinance amendments to reallocate CDBG program action plans. For FY 2016-2017, recaptured balances in the amount of up to $25,000 were reallocated to purchase bedding and kitchen appliances for the McAllen Fire Department Stations Number 3 and 6, and up to $50,000 for a real-time assessment of sewer lines. For FY 2017-2018, recaptured balances in the amount of $8,000 for the McAllen Fire Department life-saving equipment for Stations Number 3 and 6 vehicles. $6,000 for the Escandon and Udela Parks lighting projects. $65,000 for the McAllen Public Utility Portable Waste Pump Project, and $14,000 for Balboa Park parking lot and ADA accessibility improvements. For FY 2018-2019, create a new project, the Sewer Flow Meters Project for the McAllen Public Utility, to quickly utilize any balance or cost savings. For FY 2020-2021, change the use of funds for the Boys and Girls Club of McAllen Brand Center from the gym floor to kitchen improvement and upgrades. And finally, for FY 2021-2022, changed the use of funds from reimbursement of teacher salaries to student scholarships for the Creative Arts Studio's Fine Arts in Education program. Commissioners also approved the following 6 grant applications. A $25,000 application to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation for the McAllen Fire Department for the purchase of EMS simulation mannequin, a CPR Depot USA kit, and a set of rescue tools. If awarded, no local match is required. A $426,750 application to the Texas Department of Emergency Management Hazard Mitigation Grant Program for the purchase and installation of 4 stationary generators. If awarded, there is a local match of $142,250 that would be provided by the McAllen Public Utility. A $5,000 application for Keep McAllen Beautiful to the Lawrence Foundation, a private family foundation focused on making grants to support environmental, human services, and other causes, to purchase a high compacting station to address overflowing trash cans in McAllen's Central Business District. If awarded, no local match is required. A $7,000 application for the McAllen Fire Department to the Enbridge Community Investment Grant Program, which provides safety planning and preparedness support. If awarded, the grant, which requires no local match, will purchase 150 Fire Ninja safety vests to have at least 50 vests available per shift. A $250,000 grant application for the development and construction of Quinta Mazatlan Center for Urban Ecology to the Meadows Foundation, which supports programs aimed at improving quality of life for present and future generations in Texas. If awarded, there is no local match required, and the funds will be used towards the Interpretive Center's science labs, indoor and outdoor classrooms, and Discovery Center. A $25 million application for the Anzalduas Bridge Land Port of Entry Expansion Project to the U.S. Department of Transportation FY 2022 Rebuilding American Infrastructure with Sustainability and Equity Grant Program. If awarded, the grant, which requires a $4 million match, would be used to help construct commercial inspection facilities at the bridge to provide an alternate crossing point and create additional capacity for commercial traffic in the region. Under bids and contracts, Commissioners approved an award of contract to Metro Electric, Inc. of McAllen for the McAllen Public Safety Main Electrical Switchboard Upgrade Project. The contract is for $92,202 and will require a future budget amendment. This award will provide temporary power to the facility while setting up to install a new 100% rated electronic main circuit breaker. Commissioners also approved an award of contract to Texas Cordia Construction, LLC of Edinburgh in the amount of $462,323 for the Trenton Road at Auburn Avenue intersection improvements for a construction time not to exceed 108 calendar days. Additionally, Commissioners approved an award of contract to Mata G Construction, Inc. of Peñitas for a total base bid amount of $51,042 for the demolition, removal, and installation of post-tension cables for McAllen Fire Station No. 4 Apparatus Bay Repair Project. The construction will take 45 calendar days. Finally, Commissioners approved an award of contract to Texas Cordia Construction in the amount of $127,217,000 for the Chicago Avenue at South 23rd Street Drainage Improvement Project. The project is funded by the CDBG program and will have a contract time not to exceed 70 calendar days. Under the City Manager's report, Finance Director Sergio Villasana gave the quarterly investment report for the quarter ending December 31st, 2021. The ending book value for the City of McAllen is at $381,186,774. Assistant City Manager and Emergency Operations Coordinator Mr. Jeff Johnston gave an update on the number of migrant asylum seekers being brought by Border Patrol to the Catholic Charities Respite Center and those at the temporary emergency shelter at Anzalduas Park, covering the dates of March 24th through March 30th, where 967 individuals total were processed in 1 week, with 113 total COVID positive. The shelter at Anzalduas Park is operating under capacity to reduce the footprint and costs of operation. Officials also expect an uptick in numbers of migrant asylum seekers when Title 42 restrictions are lifted on May 23rd. There are multiple government and local non-governmental agencies involved in assisting Catholic Charities in handling the migrant response in our community. We hope you enjoyed this recap of your McAllen City Commission meeting. Meetings are set for the second and fourth Monday of each month. We also air the entire meeting on the McAllen Cable Network Spectrum 1300 on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. For the City of McAllen, I'm Xochitl Mora.